Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. Have your cup of coffee. And I'm so excited that you're joining us for Mavens of Motivation. I'm Carol Henderson, and I have Life by Design. I teach people how to look better, live better, and feel better. And I do this so that they can have a more abundant life. And with me, I have my co-host, ABarbaraEllison, and she's just the bomb. I'm so excited that we're doing this.
It is. Well, and thank you very much, Miss Carol. Okay, yeah, as Carol said, yeah, I'm Barbara Ellison, and I am your midlife mentor. I'm on a mission to make happiness the norm rather than the exception, because I truly believe that each and every one of us deserves to lead a happy, healthy, financially free, abundant life. And that's why we're here today, to help you to be motivated, to learn, to just provide some tips and strategies on things why are you doing what you're doing? How are you doing what you're doing? And for me, it started with Simon Sinek when he talked about the power of why. So we've talked about that before. So that's great to know your why, but then how do you put it into practice? So that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Well, and I want to say the first thing with your why is your why should make you cry. If it's not getting to that heart level, tears, oh my God, what am I saying? What am I thinking? You haven't gone deep enough. So keep asking yourself the questions over and over until you get deep enough. And then you'll have your why, write it down, ponder it.
Touches your heart.
Take it in your heart. And then you can go forward with what we're going to be teaching today.
Yeah. And I remember the day, and for me, and it can be something, and don't complicate it, people. And for years, that's what I did. And we've had this conversation before, but I truly believe it does bear repeating. Don't complicate your why. And for me, it started when a friend of mine, Noelle, said to me, "Well, Barb, what do you want?" I mean, to her, it was just a casual question. What do you want? But my answer came from the bottom of my soul. And I can remember standing there saying to her, "Noelle, I just want people to be happy." And even now, I mean, when I say that, it chokes me up. I want people to be happy, because so often we hear that. Well, I just want to be happy. I just want my kids to be happy. I just want, whatever. I just want to be happy. And yet so many people don't know how to do that. And that became the basis of everything that I have done since that moment, is that I'm on a mission to make happiness the norm. And that became my why, because so many people are struggling. And that was me. I was struggling after my husband died. I didn't think that I would ever be happy again. I had to learn how to do that. And it has been such a rewarding journey, and now to teach other people. And Carol can attest to this. So often it happens because we've had a trauma in our life.
Yes.
We
and
have
the thing
to get in
is,
touch with that.
When you're looking for your why, it's not, I want to pick up, or I want a new house, or I want to put my children. It's not about the material. It's not about the financial. There's something deeper. There is something deeper always, until you get, it can't, if you go into a venture to get a house or to build onto your house or something like that, you're going to reach it. And then what's your why? You need to have a why that's bigger than you, a why that is so expansive, only God can provide it. And a lot of us call it a BHAG and everything. It's a big, audacious, hairy goal.
And it can could start so deep.
Mhm.
And I look back on when that gut wrenching, I just want people to be happy.
Mhm.
I realized for myself, and I'm not going to tear up, but I might. I realized in myself in that moment that I had been living a life through somebody else's lens.
Mhm.
I wasn't living the life that I wanted. And that's a whole different story. But that was my basic underneath, that I didn't want other people to be living a lie. Not living it. No, it wasn't living a lie. That was the wrong wording. Not living an authentic life that was theirs. So often people are living a life that
Mhm.
someone else has put on them. Like for me, it was my family, and I love my family, but I wasn't, it was that was the life that they thought that I should be living,
And I
not that
have
I
an
wanted to be
example.
living.
I have a friend, and Barbara knows her, and she was told, you should dress this way, you should act this way, you should look this way. And so
Yes.
she was dressing and acting and looking the way her sister had taught her to do. And when
Right.
that friend got free and started dressing the way she wanted to and acting, and I don't mean acting in a bad way by any means, but just the freedom to be
Right.
who she was, it was life changing, life
Yeah.
changing.
Been there, done that.
Anyway, I just
Yeah.
I'm excited for everybody and
So,
what they're going to be learning. So
right.
we have several announcements. Be sure to look in the comments. We are doing a workshop.
Yeah.
It will be on the 30th of March, and we have Donna Pappengellan, who did one of our Thoughtful Thursday interviews. We're doing a workshop with her. If you are someone who has had a trauma or is older where your balance is off a little bit, or even if you don't realize your balance is off, sometimes that happens. She's going to work with us on how to strengthen our balance, but it's not hard planking type
Oh, I
exercises.
can't.
It's very simple things. And I'm excited for to see her, to see what she has for us. And
Yeah.
you're going to get, an hour and a half, and each one of us will go into our areas of expertise. And
Yep.
so be sure to watch for that. We'll have the link up in the next day or so for this
And we,
workshop.
yeah, and we love the title. And it's called Spring into Summer and Sizzle.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Summer is coming. And just sizzle, you're gonna be the best you ever. You're gonna,
Amen.
like for me, I'm gonna be talking about my personality. That I'm a personality science trainer. So we're gonna be talking about getting along with the people around you.
Yeah. That makes
The
life
thing is
better.
though, that also includes you. Get along with yourself better. If we treated our friends the way we treat ourselves, oh brother, we have no friends. So
True.
we're going to be talking a little bit about that voyage of self-discovery. Who are you? What are your strengths? What are you good at? What are you celebrating that makes you you?
And
Let
what are
go of
your
the things that are
weaknesses? Yeah. Find
carry your
somebody to
weaknesses.
help
Let
your
them go.
weaknesses. That's what we're doing with
Exactly.
Donna. We
Yeah.
we both need her exercises, and she's given us one for us to use that we'll be sharing on that work at that workshop.
So this is going to be a fun thing. Carol's going to be talking about just how trauma can impact our life.
Yeah. Different ways to get rid of that trauma. Things you may
And
not think of are trauma.
traumas.
So
So we are so excited about this. We're going to be having a link up. We've got some cute little graphics that we've done, and to tell you the truth, we are quite pleased with ourselves that we're doing the tech stuff. Let's be honest. We've had to have some help. However, we are getting it together, so we're quite happy with that. But
and
anyway,
when I had the modeling agency, I could do all that tech stuff, but it's changed. Life went on without me, and now I'm running
yes.
to catch up.
Okay. So anyway, so our lesson for today, not the lesson. It's not a lesson,
No,
but it's just kind of,
thought.
how are you? I always think of this as, we have ways of doing things.
Mhm.
So the 3 ways that I thought we could talk about today.
Well,
The
but
first
Barbara,
way,
if you noticed, we've already run out of time.
have we? Oh,
Yeah,
yike,
yes,
we
we
have.
have.
Okay, so this is going to be part 2.
Yes, this is
Next
part one.
week. This is part 1. Part 2 is coming up next week.
My,
See
how
you soon.
time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun.
Yes, and this is fun.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see you next week. Well, we'll see you Thursday because we have a great guest coming on. Her name is Blanca Schaefer. She owns a whole town. Okay.
Yes,
So
I loved that.
yeah, it is so cool. So we will be sure and come on Thursday. We'll have her on. I think it's at 10 o'clock Thursday morning. So come check that out and we'll see you then. Bye.
We'll see you soon. Have a good one.